Was Kyle Walker wants to leave Tottenham after a row with Mauricio Pochettino. Well, I did not see this coming. I had noticed he'd not been playing consistently recently, plus murmurs in the background of Man City preparing a bid, but stupid me hadn't put 2 and 2 together. I just assumed he had a slight knock and all was good in the hood. But according to The Independent, that's only half the story. Apparently Pochettino's had a long-standing problem with Walker's performances in training and his fitness. Poch feels Walker can only play 2 games a week, henceforth explaining why he was dropped against Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final, then played midweek versus Crystal Palace, but then was dropped again in a 2-0 win versus Arsenal. More importantly, if you cast your minds back to Tottenham's Champions League campaign, Walker did not play in any of the away matches, including the 2-1 loss versus Monaco, which saw them knocked out. Finally, he didn't play in any of Spurs' 10 Europa League matches last season. So therein lies Walker's problem. Not only is he not playing every single match, he's missing out in what you would perceive to be the so-called glamour matches. According to the article, Walker's form, which has seen him named the PFA Team of the Year this season, has attracted interest from Manchester City, as mentioned beforehand, as well as Manchester United and even Barcelona. Apparently, he's on less than $70,000 a year and knows that he could double those wages at any of those aforementioned clubs. Time to step out of reporter mode and into opinion mode. Under no circumstance should Tottenham sell Walker. I've already seen Tottenham fans flip-flop and do a 180. The same ones who said Walker was a top 5 fullback in the world at some point this season are now ready to sell him for the highest bidder. Nonsense. Now, that's not to say that Walker isn't replaceable. He might be the best right back in the Premier League, but as I've said many times, the Premier League is not the barometer of quality. For all of Walker's athleticism, his final ball is lacking, and I've seen him being given a run around when defending. Compared to the very best like Dani Alves, Dani Carvajal, Juan Fran, Philippe Lahm, Piszczek, Sergei Aurier, and probably 1 or 2 more, Walker is nowhere near as complete as them. In fact, I'd put him in the level below the likes of Djibril Sidibe. A good player with an upside but clear weaknesses. He's not irreplaceable, but his worth to Tottenham is symbolic. If Spurs sell, it signals to their other players that Tottenham isn't the place to be, encouraging them to talk to other clubs who are able to double, triple, or even quadruple their current wages. And whilst Walker isn't a big deal, in fact I'd argue in many ways that Kieran Trippier is equal to him, they literally cannot afford to lose one of Hugo Lloris, Toby Alderweireld, Christian Eriksen, Dele Alli, or Harry Kane. In other words, they're jewels in the crown. Already, Alderweireld has rejected 2 contract offers and supposedly has an affordable 23 million release clause embedded in his contract. Most footballers are looking for a reason to earn more money, and tapping up is more common than you'd think despite it being illegal. Daniel Levy is one of the savviest men in football, and he knows that clubs circle around like sharks when they sense blood. Bayern, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, PSG, Manchester United and City have all had disappointing seasons by their lofty standards, and all have the capital to prize away Tottenham's best. Meanwhile, Inter Milan and AC Milan have been taken over by multi-billionaire Chinese investors, and best believe that they are desperate to become powerhouses again. It's been reported that anything within the region of 35 million to 50 million will do it, and whilst that is a lot, Spurs are already a balanced side who don't need a lot of players. From this point onwards, only big fees should be dropped on bringing in top talent, unless of course they can find a top talent on the cheap. Last season, Pochettino spent 30 and 17 million on Sissoko and Janssen, so it seems like he already shares my sentiment. Spurs just need to, spend that money more wisely in a way that makes sense. Of course, if Walker stays, Spurs risk keeping an unhappy player. My take, tough tits. No one forced him to sign a new 5-year contract at the beginning of this season, by the way. What's the worst he's gonna do? Change his Twitter picture? What do you guys think? Would you take the 35 million to 50 million that's been reported and reinvest it in the squad? Or do you agree with me that the risk is too big? Let me know what you think by dropping a comment. Make sure that you like and share the video. And for newcomers to this channel, I really hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, how can you not? Definitely subscribe and click the bell for notifications of future videos. Till next time, take care.